everybody, Jason here from Griptape. I just want to show you a new template that is available on Griptape Nodes that allows you to place your face into another image by using Inpainting. As you can see here, there's my face. This is the original image that we start with. We'll use the Paint Mask node to paint out one of the faces. We'll find a picture of someone else to put in there, and we'll use the Flux 2 image generation node to plop it in. Let's go ahead and show you how it works. Okay, so as you can see, this is the full template. And if we come in over here and we look at how the template starts, you'll see that in step 1, we're grabbing an image from the public domain image archive. If you just go ahead and click on this link, and that will take you to the public domain image archive, which will allow you to choose an image that you like in order to be able to swap your face in. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see tags for various portraits, characters, mugshots, etc. And just keep scrolling down and you can see a whole bunch of other images in the collection. All you need to do is right mouse button over that, say copy image address, pop back over to Griptape Nodes, and you just paste it right in here into the input image URL. If you connect that into a load image node, it will automatically load that image and make it available for you inside Griptape Nodes. And we're going to be using Flux 2 to replace one of the people in the photo. Now, one thing that's really interesting about the Flux 2 image generation node is that it takes a width and height directly. If you hover over the width or the height of the inputs, you'll see a tooltip that says the output width in pixels must be a multiple of 16. So we need to make sure that whatever our width and height are a multiple of 16. If we go back to our load image and we hover, you'll see that the width and height are 807 by 1152. That is not a multiple of 16. So what we want to do is somehow scale this image so it's a multiple of 16. Well, we're going to use some math nodes to make that easy so we don't need to think about it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab an image details node. This allows us to grab the dimensions of the image and have those as parameters we can use to connect to things. Then we're going to go ahead and use a math expression node. The cool thing about this math expression node is that you can make a complicated expression and just put in variables to do stuff. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that each of these values, the width and the height, are multiplied by a multiple of 16. So we've got a rounding function here, which will basically say round a divided by b times b. So b is going to be 16, which is our number here that we're dividing by. And that's the expression we're getting, which will give us 800 by 1152. So that gives the width and height that we need to rescale the image using a rescale image node to 800 by 1152, and we're using a fit mode of fit, which will make sure that it will resize the image to match without distorting the image at all. The next thing we'll need to do is actually paint a mask for the area of the image that we want to replace. So we're going to use a paint mask node. Now to use this, I come over to the input image and I click on the edit paint mask button, which is this little guy right there. If I open that up, that brings me into the paint mask editor. I'm just going to go ahead and reset the mask. So in order to put a hole in here, what I can do is make sure I'm in erase mode, and I can change the brush size either by dragging it up and down like this to make it a little bit bigger. I can use the brackets as well. And we're just going to go ahead and paint a hole right in there. If you're interested in just seeing what the mask looks like, you can click on the Show Mask button, which will show you that. You can also invert it if you like. Totally up to you. We're going to leave this like this right now and click Apply. And what that will do, as you can see down here, is it actually creates a mask for the image, which is great. However, in order to use the mask inside Flux, the area that you want to replace needs to be white. So we're going to add an invert image node right in between. You can see we output the mask, we invert it, and then we're going to connect that to our second input here in the Flux image generation. The first input is going to be the image itself that comes out of the rescale. So we take that, we connect that to the first image, we connect the mask to the second image, and then to get a picture that we're going to plop in, we're going to go ahead and use the webcam and just take a picture. Alright, so here I am recording on the webcam, and I'm just going to go like, actually let's look at the images, let's see if we get something that matches. Alright, so now we've got our webcam photo right here, and we plug that in to input 3, and we say, alright, I'm going to inpaint the person from image 3 into image 1 using the mask from image 2. Match the texture, art style, color tone, hue, contrast, brightness levels, and clothing of image 1. So we basically tell this what we want it to do. We're going to go ahead and execute this node, and when it comes back, we should see my face in that upper right corner. There we go. There you can see my face. Beautiful expression there. Love the hair. So there we are. That is the Flux 2 in painting workflow. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a fantastic day.